Hi, I'm Dr. Sarah Hurvitz from the University of California, Los Angeles. Cyclin-dependent kinase 4/6 inhibitors, or CDK4/6 inhibitors, are pills or drugs that target the cell cycle. They inhibit a cancer cell entering into a process called mitosis, which leads to cell division. This is a critical aspect of cancer cell division is controlled by cyclin-dependent kinase 4 and 6. There are three CDK4/6 inhibitors. Their names are ribociclib, palbociclib, and abemaciclib. Palbociclib was the first one to be clinically evaluated based on data from a laboratory actually at UCLA that showed this inhibitor is particularly effective in breast cancer cells that have the hormone receptors expressed. This drug was shown in an early phase clinical trial to double the time that patients with metastatic estrogen receptor positive breast cancer could live with their disease controlled when added to standard anti-estrogen therapy. This led to a large phase 3 confirmatory trial that did show the same benefit. And in 2015, the FDA approved palbociclib for patients with metastatic ER-positive breast cancer. Shortly thereafter, ribociclib and abemaciclib were also confirmed to significantly improve how long a woman could live with her ER-positive metastatic breast cancer when given in either the first-line setting, meaning the patient had never received therapy for metastatic disease, or the second or third-line setting. So now we have three of these agents available combined with anti-estrogen therapy in the first, second, third line setting for metastatic ER-positive breast cancer. They are also being evaluated for early stage disease. Once we show that a drug has particular benefit in the metastatic setting, the next step is to show whether it benefits patients in the curative setting, patients who may be able to achieve a cure with surgery and medicine. There have been conflicting results from the first trials that have been reported regarding these agents. Palbociclib has been evaluated in two clinical trials called PALLAS and Penelope B when added to endocrine therapy for patients with higher risk non-metastatic breast cancer, so early stage disease. And neither of those studies showed that palbociclib reduced the risk of breast cancer coming back. However, more recently, a study looking at abemaciclib did show a benefit in terms of reducing the risk of patients having invasive breast cancer return. We don't have very long follow-up from that clinical trial, so all eyes are on that study for longer-term follow-up, and it's not yet FDA approved, so it's not considered standard therapy. And then finally, a large study called Natalie is evaluating whether ribociclib, when added to endocrine therapy, will benefit patients with high risk early stage disease. So this is a rapidly evolving area of research. However, what I think is important for patients to know is how much these drugs have literally altered the natural history of ER-positive breast cancer in the metastatic setting, with much hope for patients diagnosed with ER-positive metastatic disease now.